Hello there. This is Marian Gelletley with Powerful Presence, returning today for day 6 of our 12 days of 2020 holiday style. And thank you for joining me over these few days. It's been fun to see your comments and see some of your photos, and that inspires me, and I hope it inspires you as well. So today I am going to be talking about fanciful tops. I think there is nothing easier than to go into your closet and see if you have some tops that you would say have a festive flair to them. I call it fanciful. So you can pair those fanciful tops with your jeans, with a lovely pair of trousers, with athleisure wear, God forbid, during the holiday season anyway. Um, but these fanciful tops you're going to see really add pizzazz to whatever you have on the bottom. So I've pulled some things out of my closet, as well as I've pulled several photos off of websites that I've looked at, and I want to share some of the trends and some of the things that I think could work very, very nicely. Now, we have spent the last 6 months, haven't we, or maybe longer now, shopping for athleisure wear, shopping for comfy clothes, shopping for, God forbid, sweatshirts and sweatpants and sneakers, all to be comfy and to be cozy during the pandemic. But now, what I'm going to ask you to do is to step out of that role and to see what's in the closet that will add, as I said, a little pizzazz for the month that we have ahead. Now, you may say, but Marian, I'm on lockdown, or we're on lockdown. We're not going to be going anywhere. Well, you might be getting together with your family on Zoom. Tonight, I am getting on a gala event that's a 2-hour event on Zoom. And so, what a great time to get dressed up, at least from the waist up, and to be prepared for the happiness and the festivity of the time. So that's what I want you to think about. And even if you're with your family, maybe a small family gathering for Christmas, you know, pull out some of the good things and still pair it in a casual way that makes it comfortable for you. So here are some of my suggestions. One of the big trends right now is, and I think it's because of Zoom, is focus on sleeves and shoulders. All right, so here is something that I purchased some time ago, a year ago, I guess, and you can see it's got a little bit of a blouson in the sleeve. And I wouldn't have guessed a year ago that this would be such a big trend, but it is. And so that's a fun way of just taking what might be a very simple top and adding a detail, adding a touch of interest that makes it a little more fun. So you can see this is red and it's got a fun sleeve. And I have a wonderful open neckline here to be adding some of the jewelry pieces that we talked about, several classes ago. And this is a way now to take this very simple, comfortable piece, put it over a comfortable bottom, whether that might be jeans for you or might be a ponte knit for me, it doesn't matter. But just again, think of festivities and fancifulness over something casual and comfortable. Now, what I'm wearing today would be, let me just lift this up a little bit. This would be, so a shoulder detail that's actually quite fun on Zoom calls, because what does it do is it attracts the attention upward to the face, and that's where we want it to be on Zoom. So fun little detail here. Here are a few more things I wanted to show you that have the detail in the shoulder. So shoulder, puffy shoulder, but also you can see the pearls that are coming down the sleeve that make that kind of a really fun, a simple sweater. You can see very classic otherwise, a crew neck sweater. I don't know whether this is cashmere or wool, I don't remember. But again, the only detail is right in that shoulder and that sleeve. This piece I think is just very beautiful. And this is a piece that if you can see the sleeve, if I can get it close enough, you can see it's embroidered. And this would be a piece really that you could wear all year long. And this particular woman has it paired over a dark jean, but a classic winter white blouse or cream color blouse, but there is the detail in the sleeve. Here is another one. Again, black sweater, but look at the detail on the sleeve where the sleeve is open on the side, and then it's got the little button detail that goes all the way from the shoulder all the way down to the wrist. You could put that under a blazer, under another cardigan, simple, but then you take the outer piece off and you've got a surprise, something that's fun and festive. Now, how about a simple blouse? And you can see she's got this paired with her light colored denims. Now, personally, I wouldn't do it this way because I think I told you already that light colored denims and I just don't really get along. So I might do this with a chocolate brown denim pant or a charcoal, or maybe even a dark midnight navy blue. But look at the yummy color of that. This was called Antique Rouge, and it's a satin or a silk charmeuse blouse, very simple detail, but has a wonderful neckline that opens up and you can add your pop of jewelry right there. So again, a classic that can be dressed up or dressed down depending on your style, personality, and the event that you have coming up. And don't hesitate to put comments in the comments section if you see something you love or you want to ask a question about something. Here is another beautiful piece. Now this is a woman that has coloring that is just so yummy, so feminine and light and airy, if you will. So for her, this would be a way she would do a festive, fanciful blouse in colors that really work for her with that. If you look at the pattern or the way this been appliqued, look at the softness and the roundness of the applique, and then look at the softness and roundness in the curls of her hair. I mean, the two just go beautifully together. So if you're someone that says, gee, I'm not really sure what colors work best for me, should I be wearing light colors or more intense colors or bright or muted, warm or cool, and you're not sure about all of that, then reach out to me and let's talk about color and color analysis, which I can do virtually now. So this is just a perfect example of perfect harmony in a clothes to the individual. Now, another way to do fanciful blouses would be by using lace. Now, I have on a lace top today. And then there's this one, which I think is beautiful too. And look at the sleeve detail and the shoulder detail, and look at the neck detail. Everything is drawing the eye upward. And underneath, I'm not sure, I think she has on probably some sort of a shell underneath. So you could bring that darker underneath, or you can bring it lighter to it almost eludes it. Oh, it's skin that's showing underneath, which is very sexy and I think very fun for the holiday season. Let me see. Okay, no lace back there. I was trying to remember what I had in behind me. Okay, here's another one. So here we have the silk charmeuse blouse and the tie, and then look at the sleeves. The sleeves are definitely a lace. And look again, paired with a jean. Now you could do that with a dark jean, you could do that with a darker trouser. So you dress the top up any way you wish so that it really works for you. And then how about tops that have luster to them? Maybe it's a lurex thread, but in other words, there's a shimmer to the pattern or a shimmer to the fabric. I think, again, festive, fun, feminine, a little sexy. I love the asymmetric tie over to the side. I love the fact that it is really enhancing the waistline. So all very feminine but fun kinds of fabrics and cuts. And then, of course, you can do something that is more bejeweled, let's say. So this that I have behind me, I would classify as something that is bejeweled. In other words, it's got a lot of little sparkles on it. You see that? See the sparkles? So it's a combination of gold sparkles and a little bit of silver. And then what I did was I paired it with a black jet bead necklace that has the accent in the gold that really picks up the fabric. Now, what I love about this particular piece is, again, it's comfortable. It's got some, you know, give. It's got some flow. It's cut on an asymmetric cut. But what I love is that it has a elasticized waistband. The reason I like that is because I can pull it up onto my waist or I can bring it down onto my hip. So, when you're shopping for things, you want to always look for details that are going to make you comfortable and are also going to really work well with your body. You could tuck this under a blazer and make it more casual. You could tuck it under, let's say, a tuxedo jacket and make it dressier. You could put a little cardigan sweater over it. You can do all kinds of things with that piece. And that I've had in my wardrobe again for several years. And I don't get it out and wear it often, but it's always nice to know I've got it there when I do want to dress up just a little bit. So those are the kinds of things that you want to put into your closet. And maybe you're not going to spend a lot of money on this kind of a thing if you don't wear it often. But, it's always assuring when you need it, you've got it. This I thought was quite fun as well. And these are kind of a deep burgundy sequin, all sequins. But the blouse is very simple. I like just the simplicity of the neckline and a simple sleeve, but let all the focus be on those gorgeous colored sequins. And then what I would do with this is just wear a long dangly earring to pair back to the color of the top. So sequins are fun. And then maybe a sheer top, and I'll show you this. So this is a sheer piece. It's got a little ribbon detail in it. It's a very pretty fabric, but it's sheer. Now, if I were younger, what I would do with this is I'd probably wear a black bra under it, and that would be kind of sexy. But I'm beyond that age. So now what I do with this is I put some sort of a shell underneath it, and I can put a black shell underneath it. So for instance, I could take this shell in black, you see, and the black is going to show through, and then I'd wear a black bottom with it. Or I could take a cream color and put a cream underneath it, and then wear a winter white pant with this whiter top and beautiful monochromatic. Remember, we talked about monochromatic dressing. I added one of the necklaces that I showed you on day one. And it just because there is a neckline here that's open and just crying for something that's a statement. Now, how about cashmere? Can cashmere be fanciful? I think it can. And what I would say about that, though, is to do it in something that is lighter. So a little more feminine, a little more delicate. To me, that's a beautiful look. And paired with the light pants, I love the look. Now, does it have to be paired with light pants? No. Does the cashmere have to be light? No. But this, I just think, is happiness when I see it, more so than a black cashmere or a brown cashmere or a navy blue cashmere. To me, those are very practical and are classic. This is very feminine and very delicate and beautiful. And again, this neckline is perfectly suited to a beautiful necklace from your day one of 2020 style. And then lastly, let's say you're not so delicate and feminine. Let's say you're edgier. And, how about something that is a vegan leather, a faux leather? Look at the sleeves again. Look at the poof in the sleeves. Look at the collar. So, and guess what? Paired over a jean. So I'm just seeing that all these fanciful tops have been paired over pants that are really, really casual. So if you're edgy or you want to be a little avant-garde, then, compare this to this, and you can see there's a big difference between the two. So what is your style? What is your style personality? And if you're not sure about your style personality and that's something you're struggling with, then you're going to want to talk to me, or at least research. Actually, it's on my website already. There's a program called Style Shift that's coming in February 2nd. I will be repeating that program, and it's all about those of us that are transitioning our style slightly, or we want to make some changes, but we're not exactly sure what changes to make. And that's really going to be a very experiential program. And so, what did I say before? That you have an opportunity to get a free ticket to that program just by posting a photo of something I've talked about in the day's video. Now you can go back if you didn't post a photo in day 1 or day 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, and you want to do that, by all means, go back and post them anytime you want. But just know that every time you post, you get a ticket into a drawing for that program coming up in February. So getting back to fanciful tops, I just want to encourage you to shop in your closet and see what's there. And if you come up with nothing, then get online and see what you can find, because right now there are an awful lot of sales out there, and this is a perfect time to find this kind of a piece to put into your wardrobe at a discounted price. And as you're assembling, as we've been going over these so far 6 days, we've been building, from jeans to fanciful tops to accessories, all kinds of different accessories, to monochromatic dressing. What I want to encourage you now is to start thinking about not just the pieces that you have, but actually assembling the pieces together into outfits. And for a little inspiration, what you might want to do is to go back and look at, I think, day 5 and maybe day 4. And Karen Snow has posted some photos there where she's actually assembled outfits and then taken photos of those outfits and posted. It would be great. It was great inspiration for me. I'm sure it's going to be great inspiration for you. And I would encourage you to do the same. Why? Because I don't want you worrying about what to wear. I want you to be able to enjoy and to be ready for the things that come up for you, either unexpectedly or expectedly, and already be prepared. Well, I know that this outfit really works, and I'm ready to, go to a Zoom gala, or I'm ready to go to my family's holiday dinner, or have a Zoom cocktail party with friends, whatever the case may be. So it's when you prepare ahead of time, you're going to be able to show up and have fun and really not even think about what you're wearing. You'll just know it works. So that is it for today, and the topic of fanciful dressing or fanciful tops in order to create a fanciful look. And I look forward to seeing you back in here. I don't see any questions today or any comments. So I presume that you're all okay, and we'll go ahead then and get back together on Friday, same time. And that particular day, we're going to be talking about jackets. So I'll look forward to seeing you then. And again, if you have any questions in the meantime, go ahead and post them in the comment section, and I'll come back through and answer. All right, now, take care. Bye bye.